that is an art. How do you have a storytelling business now, which I think is incredible. And there is so much research on the fact that we all learn best through stories, right? We're not only captivated by them, but they're just an incredible teaching tool, right? They change our hormones, they make us happier. When you have clients who say, wait, I don't have a story, or how is my life a story, or what do I do? How do I do this? I mean, how do you start
Mhm.
help people understand what their story might be and how to actually do this?
Yes. So I think the first thing is to get over this hurdle that I don't have a story. We each of us has a story. We have multiple stories. We have so many stories are what make us who we are. So I think first just getting over that block of thinking, well, I haven't done anything interesting, or my life isn't all that exciting. I don't have any stories to share. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And whatever those stories are, it could be, a love story, or uh, a wisdom that you cherish, or a moment that somehow changed you, however small it might be. Just start by recollecting that. So that's one thing. And the second would be, I think, just if you want to start in your family, just start by sharing stories out loud. Say them out loud, whether it's at the dinner table, or just in the car as you're driving. Just start a conversation with a story. Remember the time when, and let the kids chime in, and let your parents chime in, whoever happens to be there, to fill in some of the details, and the nuances, and get the emotions from everybody, and just start that practice of telling stories as a family. It's so much fun. Um, and then, perhaps, as I did with the book, I had no idea. We just started this as a blog, a simple, small family project. I didn't know it would last 10 years. I certainly didn't think it would turn out into a book, and that I'd be sharing it with all of you tonight. So just start small. It doesn't need to be a book. It doesn't need to even be shared by anyone outside of your family. But just jot down a few things. One thing that we did, for example, day one of lockdown last year, I took a bowl that was in the kitchen, and I cut up some strips of paper, and I asked the kids and Arif, we each would write 3 things that we were grateful for. That's it. Not long sentences, not big stories, just 3 words of gratitude. Whatever it was, a meal or a walk or a TV show. And we tossed it into this bowl, and now it's a year later, and there are all these folded up pieces of paper, and I was looking through it the other day. It is a story. It is a story of blessings during the hardest time in our lives as a family. So, that's how you can start, just by simple things, but just being conscious of the fact that you're